Namaste children. Today I give a notes first and standard third chapter the impact of British rule in India. First main fill in the blanks with suitable answers. First one the Diwani Adalat is a civil court was introduced by Warren Hastings. The post of superintendent of police was created by Lord Cornwallis. The permanent zamindari system was introduced in Bengal and Bihar provinces in 1793. Next, fourth question is the land tax system introduced by Alexander Reid in the Rayatwari system. The British officer who supported a modern education in India is Warren Hastings. The Regulating Act was implemented in the year 1773. Next one, discuss and answer the following question. First question is illustrated the judicial system formulated through the East India Company. Answer, Warren Hastings established a Diwani Adalat and a Fauzdari Adalat. In these civil courts, Hindus were dispensed justice as per the Hindu scriptures and the Muslims as per the Shariat. Slowly, the British legal procedures were introduced in the criminal courts. Civil courts came under the administration of European officers, though the criminal courts were under the control of causes, they were functioning under the supervision of the European officers. Next question is what are the measures undertaken at the time of the British in police system? Lord Cornwallis implemented the efficient police system in India for the first time. He created the new post of superintendent of police, that is SP. He divided a district into many stations and put every station under a kotwal. Similarly, he put every village under the care of Chowkidar. Kotwal was made accountable for thefts, crimes, and other law violations at village level. The severe drought of 1770 led to a weak law and order situation. Hence, the entire police system was brought under the control of the British officers. In 1861, the Indian Police Act was implemented. This law became the base of good law and order as well as administration. The Police Commission allowed the appointment of suitable Indians qualified for the post of the police officers. In a permanent zamindari system, the Indian farmers were born in debt, live in debt, and died in debt. How? Lord Cornwallis implemented a permanent zamindari system. Under this system, zamindar became the landowner. The zamindar was expected to pay the agreed land taxes to the company on a set date every year. He was free to collect any amount of land taxes from the farmers and could retain the excess money collected. This benefited the zamindar more. In the zamindar was unable to collect land taxes due to floods and famine and pay the company, the ownership of the lands was taken away by the company. Both the zamindar and the company were benefited by the system, but the farmers were the grave sufferers. Farmers, the farming labor suffered due to the irregular working opportunities in the farming lands. What were the main aspects of Rayatwari system? The Rayatwari system was first implemented by Brahma Mahal region by Alexander Reid. This system was later implemented in Madras and Mysore region by Thomas Munro. Then, under this system, both the farmers and the company were directly linked. The tiller of the land was recognized as the owner of the land. The owner had to pay 50% of the produce as a land tax to the company government. That land tax had a 30 years tenure. The tax could be reviewed after this tenure. Though the small farmers were given the land ownership, they were subjected to more suffering due to heavy land taxes. The officials took punitive actions to collect land taxes. The farmers had to borrow from the money lenders whenever the crops failed. They had to sell their lands whenever they failed to repay the loans. What were the effects of British land taxes? A new class of zamindars who exploited the farmers was created. The farmers who were subjected to the exploitation of the zamindars became landless slowly. Land became a commodity. Loans could be raised by mortgaging up the lands. Many zamindars who also had to mortgage their lands in order to pay the land taxes. The agriculture sector became commercialized and had to grow raw materials needed by industry back in England. The money lenders became strong. Make a list of the effects of British education in India. Indians could develop modernity, secularism, democratic attitudes, and rationality along with nationalistic ideals. Impetus was received for local literature and languages. Periodicals started emerging. New social and religious reformation movement emerged. Though thoughts of thinkers like J.S. Mill, Rousseau, and Montesquieu brought fresh thinking in the mind of the educated youth of India. The freedom struggles that were taking place across the globe influenced the Indians also. Indians could understand and appreciate their traditions. What were the restrictions imposed in regulating act? The Bengal presidency gained control over the other two presidencies. The governor of Bengal became the governor general of all the three presidencies. The governor general was authorized to direct, exercise control, and to supervise over the other two presidencies. The Bombay and Madras presidencies could not declare war on anyone or enter into the peace agreements without prior approval of the Governor General of Bengal. Presidency and the board of directors of the company. The Bombay and Madras government had to report all their administrative decisions to the Governor General of Bombay and the Board of Directors of the company. Four councillors were appointed to the Executive Committee of the Governor General for a term of 5 years. The eighth question is, what are the important features of the Indian Government Act of 1858? The license of East India Company was cancelled and India was brought under the direct administration of the Queen. The post of Governor General was changed into Viceroy. Lord Canning became the first Viceroy of India. A new post called Secretary of State for India was created in the British government. The secretary was part of British cabinet and was responsible for the administration of India. A Council of India was created in order to assist the secretary in the administration. The council had 15 members. How does the Indian Government Act of 1935 became the base of the Indian Constitution? A federal system of Indian principalities, British government, regions and dominion states was formed. Reserve Bank of India was established. Diarchy was established at the center, diarchy was abolished at the provincial level, and autonomy was granted. The federal court was established. Last question of this chapter is, what are the important features of 1919 Act? Act formulated bicameral legislative body, lower house and upper house were formed. Diarchy was allowed at provincial government. An high commissioner was appointed for India, promised to improve local self-government. Provincial budget was separated from central budget. Separate electoral college was extended for Muslims, Sikhs, Anglo-Indians and the Europeans. Thank you for watching this video, children. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.